Alrighty, if you got through the first couple of videos, now you are ready for level 3, which is where we have word equations. Remember those ions I told you earlier in the year that were never, ever, 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 ever going to go away? Yeah, they didn't. Okay, so here we go. Copper 2 oxide and ammonium phosphate react to make copper 2 phosphate and ammonium oxide. So if this is copper 2 oxide, that is Cu2 plus O2 minus. So that means I am going to make, you guessed it, CuO. And ammonium phosphate is NH4 plus. Phosphate is PO4 3 minus. Crisscross those. And I'm going to get NH4 taken 3 times, PO4, yielding copper 2 phosphate, so Cu2 plus, PO4 3 minus. That means I'm going to make Cu3, PO4 taken twice when I crisscross that applesauce. And ammonium oxide is NH4 plus and O2 minus. So crisscross those, NH4 taken twice, O. You got all that? All right, goody goody gumdrops. Okay, so next what we are going to do is we're going to draw our lovely little marker right here. You see we have our tally, our inventory. We have copper on the left. We have oxygen on the left. We have NH4 and NH4, so I'm going to write them together. And then we have PO4 on the left, phosphate, and PO4 on the right. Okay, so count it out. Cu, I have 1. Oxygen, I have 1. NH4, I have 3. PO4s, I have 1. Copper, I have 3. PO4, I have 2. NH4, I have 2. And oxygen, I have 1. All right, switch your colors. And what you're going to want to do is balance all non-H's and O's first. All right, so that leaves us with our copper. Okay, so that means we're going to put 3 in front of the CuO. So when we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to find that we have 3 of these and 3 of those. Now, how you balance the rest of them is up to you because they all have these oxygens and hydrogens down here. So I normally just keep following the train of what I just fixed. So if there are 3 oxygens on the left-hand side, I need to make sure there's 3 oxygens on the right-hand side. So I'm going to put a 3, excuse me, I'm going to put a 3 in front of the NH4 taken twice O. And I'm going to have 3 times 2, giving me 6 ammoniums. And then I have my 3 over here. Okay, now I'm going to keep following my NH4s. I have 6 on the right. I have 3 on the left. So I'm going to put a 2 out in front of the NH4 taken 3 times. That's going to change my NH4s and my PO4s. And I'm going to have 6 now and 2. And if you look, that makes everything even. 3, 3, 6, and 2 on each side. So if you can't read my handwriting, here it is all written out for you. Again, copper 2 oxide, ammonium phosphate, make copper 2 phosphate and ammonium oxide. Use the ions, yeah, those aren't going away, to make your skeletal equation and then balance as you need with your 3, your 2, and your 3 here so they check out. Okay, you can never balance just words. You have to turn them into formulas. So we need to balance our chemical formulas. All right, so hopefully you practice and you're able to do these really easily just by looking at them. One of the things that you'll get really good at eventually is if you were to, let's say, cover this up so you don't see any of these answers right here. All right, what you should be able to do eventually is take a look at this copper and notice that there's 3 here, and then you can put your 3 out in front, and then you have your 3 oxygens, so I'm going to need a 3 out in front of here, and then you have 3 times 2 giving me 6 ammoniums, so I need to put a 2 out in front of here, and then 2 phosphates, and it all checks out. So you should be able to eventually go through and not need to use the tally. Sometimes the tally slows you down, but I think it's a nice way to start everything out. All right, so good luck. Make sure that you practice lots and lots and lots. And don't forget your ions, they're important. Facts.